The Pi Network is a cryptocurrency project. It aims to make cryptocurrency mining accessible. Users can mine Pi coins using a mobile phone app. The project emphasizes community building. It emphasizes real-world use cases for its cryptocurrency. Pi Network launched its mainnet in February 2025. This allowed users to trade Pi coin on exchanges. The Pi Network has gained significant traction. Millions of users have downloaded the app. It has sparked discussions about its potential value. The project's unique approach to mining has attracted attention. Its focus on accessibility and community engagement has resonated with some users. However, Pi Network has faced skepticism. Concerns exist about its centralized nature and lack of transparency. The network's future remains uncertain. Its success depends on several factors. These include wider adoption, development of utility, and regulatory clarity. The Pi Network represents an interesting case study. It shows how cryptocurrency projects are evolving. It also shows how they are trying to reach a wider audience. PiCoin, the native cryptocurrency of the Pi Network, began trading publicly after its mainnet launch. Its price has experienced fluctuations. As of May 19, 2025, PiCoin is trading at approximately 74 cents. It has experienced a slight dip in the last 24 hours. PiCoin's market capitalization currently stands at around $5.08 billion. This places it among the mid-range cryptocurrencies by market cap. However, its circulating supply is relatively high, exceeding 7 billion PiCoins. This substantial supply could impact its price in the long run. The daily trading volume of PiCoin has varied. It experienced a surge a week ago, increasing by over 100%. However, it has decreased by 45.66% in the last month. This fluctuation reflects the volatility often seen in emerging cryptocurrencies. The Pi Network has introduced the concept of global consensus value, or GCV. This is a unique approach to determining the value of PiCoin. The proposed GCV for Pi is $314,159. This number is not arbitrary. It is derived from the mathematical constant pi, which is 3.14159. The GCV is a speculative target. It is not based on traditional market factors. The Pi Network argues that the GCV represents the inherent value of Pi. They believe this value is based on the size and engagement of its community. However, this approach has drawn criticism for its lack of empirical support. The GCV concept highlights the unconventional nature of the Pi Network. It remains to be seen whether this model will be successful. It is important to note that the GCV is not a guarantee of future price. Investors should approach this concept with caution. The proposed GCV of $314,159 for PiCoin has generated mixed reactions. Within the Pi Network community, there is a mix of optimism and skepticism. Some members believe in the GCV. They see it as a reflection of Pi's future potential. However, others are more cautious. They view the GCV as unrealistic. They point to the lack of tangible evidence. They emphasize the need for Pi Network to demonstrate real-world utility. Outside the Pi Network community, skepticism is more prevalent. Cryptocurrency analysts and experts have expressed doubts. They question the feasibility of achieving such a high valuation. They point to the need for significant market adoption. They also note the importance of regulatory clarity for PiCoin. Section 5. Realistic price predictions for PiCoin. While the proposed global consensus value has generated excitement, it is essential to consider more grounded price predictions. Analysts have offered a range of estimates. These predictions are based on current market data. They also consider the challenges facing Pi Network. Some analysts believe PiCoin could reach $2 to $5 in the short term. This assumes the network continues to grow. It also assumes they can achieve some level of utility. However, reaching $25 to $100 would require significant progress. This includes wider adoption by merchants and users. A more optimistic prediction places PiCoin between $100 and $1,000 in the long term. However, this is contingent on several factors. Pi Network needs to demonstrate real-world use cases. It also needs to manage its token supply effectively. Section 6. Challenges facing Pi Network, utility and adoption. Despite its growing user base, Pi Network faces significant challenges. One major hurdle is the development of utility. Currently, there are limited practical applications for PiCoin. The network needs to attract developers. These developers need to build applications and services that utilize Picoin. Another challenge is wider market adoption. Pi Network needs to convince merchants to accept Picoin as payment. It also needs to encourage users to hold and use Picoin for transactions. This requires building trust and demonstrating the value proposition of Picoin. Addressing these challenges is crucial for Pi Network's long-term success. They need to shift from a focus on mining to a focus on utility. They need to demonstrate the real-world value of Picoin. Failing to address these challenges could hinder Pi Network's growth potential. Section 7: Upcoming Token Unlocking and Price Implications. The Pi Network has a token unlocking schedule. This schedule gradually releases Picoins into circulation. In May 2025, a significant unlocking event is scheduled. This will release 234 million Picoins into the market. This event could impact the price of Picoin. An influx of Picoins into the market could create selling pressure. This could temporarily lower the price of Picoin. However, this unlocking event could also have positive effects. It could increase the liquidity of Picoin. It could also attract new investors to the market. The Pi Network Foundation has announced a buyback strategy. This strategy aims to mitigate the price volatility from token unlocks. The foundation will buy back Picoins from the market. This is intended to stabilize the price. Section 8: External Market Considerations and Future Outlook. The future outlook for Pi Network and Picoin is intertwined with the broader cryptocurrency market. Factors such as Bitcoin's price movements and regulatory developments can influence Picoin's trajectory. The recent surge in Bitcoin's market cap, surpassing $2.1 trillion, has created a positive sentiment in the cryptocurrency space. This could spill over to Picoin, attracting investors looking for alternative cryptocurrencies. However, upcoming regulations, such as the UK's requirement for crypto firms to report user transactions starting in 2026, could impact Pi Network's operations and user base. Navigating these external factors will be crucial for Pi Network's future success. Adapting to regulatory changes and capitalizing on positive market sentiment will be essential for Picoin's growth. Section 9: Conclusion: Navigating the uncertain future of Picoin. The Pi Network and its Picoin present a fascinating case study in the evolving landscape of cryptocurrency. While the project has garnered a significant following and introduced innovative concepts like the GCV, it also faces significant challenges. The lack of real-world utility, limited market adoption, and looming token unlocks all pose potential roadblocks to Picoin's price appreciation. Furthermore, external factors such as regulatory changes and the overall cryptocurrency market sentiment will play a significant role in shaping Pi Network's future. While the dream of Picoin reaching its proposed GCV might be enticing for some, it is crucial for potential investors to approach this prospect with a healthy dose of skepticism. Focusing on the project's progress in developing utility, expanding its ecosystem, and navigating regulatory hurdles will be more indicative of Picoin's true potential. The Pi Network's journey is still unfolding. Whether it can overcome its challenges and establish itself as a major player in the cryptocurrency world remains to be seen. Only time will tell if Picoin can truly take flight or if it will remain grounded in the realm of speculation.